Okay, now it's recording.
Oh, I didn't know it wasn't recording. I
No.
was like, what is it? Oh boy,
Uh, what?
they just replaced your face on the Skype window with Skype Premium. Just got better.
Oh boy.
Oh
What does
yeah,
Skype Premium give me?
I don't
Uh,
know, but it got better, so
I'm
it
gonna look
must
up what
be.
Skype Premium gives me right now. What does Skype Premium give me?
This week on Brucast, we discussed the benefits of having Skype Premium.
Skype Premium. Buy enhanced access to Skype features. Oh boy. Whoa. Unlimited calls to US and Canada?
Oh boy, I always wanted to call people in Canada.
Are these like supposed to be phone calls? Cause
Yeah, I think.
okay, that's dumb.
Yeah.
30% off an HD webcam. Oh
Oh,
boy.
yes, I've always wanted one of those.
I don't need an HD webcam. What would I webcam for?
I don't know.
Could my internet run a webcam
Who
if it
knows?
was in HD? Like if I turned on my webcam right now, would my internet be able to handle it?
Is your webcam HD?
I wouldn't think so. It came installed in the laptop.
Yeah, so do mine.
Plus, the internet is over Wi-Fi, so that would give it even less of a chance of working that way. So really getting an HD webcam doesn't help me because that just makes the webcam thing worse.
Yeah, we need we need really bad quality webcams to make it work decently.
Live chat customer support.
Oh, no way!
If Skype would stop being complete and total shit, we wouldn't need to pay to talk to a person. Dear Skype, I paid for your service so I could bitch about your service being shit. Talk about your catch 22s.
I
Oh,
paid you money so I can talk about how bad you are. Yeah. And
yeah.
therefore, by paying, I am supporting you. So I'm just giving you more money to do more things.
Group video calling too.
Yeah, you can group video call.
Where is this to? Where does
I
this
don't know
to
why
go
it says
to?
two though. Can't you not do that unless you get premium anyway? I think the only group thing you can do is with just talking.
Well, I don't video call anyone anyway. I think the two is supposed to be like, you know how they have asterisks sometimes?
Maybe.
Yeah, group video calls can only be between 3 or more people up to a maximum of 10.
And I don't think you can do that unless you get the premium.
I don't care about group video calls.
I know you can only call phone numbers if you get the premium,
I don't need to
which I
call
don't
phone
care.
numbers.
Like, I could just call with a phone.
Maybe if I wanted to do like prank calls, which would actually be kind of fun, but also I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
I'm gonna pay for Skype so I can do prank calls.
Hey, it'd make it easy to like record it.
It
Like if
would,
you're doing prank calls for like a comedy bit, like if you do it all the time.
maybe.
Of course, there's
Uh,
probably a way to record like a regular phone call too.
who knows?
I don't know. I don't research these things because this doesn't come up in my video game recording. When I'm recording a video game, I don't need to know how to record people talking on a phone.
Mm-hmm.
It
Uh,
doesn't come up.
yeah. In order to do group video, at least one person on the call needs Skype Premium or a group video subscription from Skype Manager. And everybody needs a webcam, a broadband connection,
Whoa.
and Skype
To do a
5.1.
group video call, we all need cameras?
What?
I thought we only needed like one guy to have a camera and then the rest of us could just like, I don't know, series of tubes the camera to us?
Yeah, and then who could just use his camera. Thought that was
Uh,
how it works.
Isn't that how Skype works?
I'm pretty sure.
We can just like drop the camera into the tube and then everyone has a camera.
And then boom,
That's all
saving
the
money.
internet is, just a bunch of tubes.
And then boom, saving money.
Boom! Firepower!
And then boom, cameras everywhere.
No partner advertising.
Oh, darn it. That's a shame.
We have to put up with advertisements.
No!
Just as long as they're not like recorded advertisements or like a random video pops up in the middle of a recording. Fuck
Yeah.
you! Fuck you, Coca-Cola!
It's just like, we're just talking, and then all of a sudden, like, do you feel that you have too much
Juicy
acne?
fruit,
Get
the taste is
proactive.
gonna move ya. No, like a random jingle starts playing. It's like we're talking about poop, because that's all we ever talk about. And then all of a sudden, juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya. And then I get on a
Oh,
rant because juicy fruit tastes like shit.
we get talking about juicy fruit and how bad it is through a commercial advertising juicy fruit.
Good advertisement there, asshole.
That's a great advertisement. So we're going to
Juicy
talk
fruit,
about how bad
sponsor
it
us. Juicy fruit, sponsor us, please.
is. Sponsor us. We want you to sponsor us. So yeah, it's the smartest decision you would ever make, hands down.
That reminds me. This one. That. Is it going? Yes, it's going.
What is?
This is our.
That's oh, I already see the title.
I probably shouldn't have named it that. Probably should have been like Sponsor 3. Because remember last time we were talking about how Nyan Pig is going to be.
Non-pig.
See, this isn't like a build-up for the people watching this because they already see it.
Yeah,
It's been
I know.
up here for like 5 minutes or so. So
I'm
this
just
isn't a
seeing this for the
build-up.
first time. Do I have to click something to do anything? Oh, I do. Okay. All right, I'll have to click. I'll click that then.
Wow.
Well, I was doing the little downloading looking thing, so I thought it was still downloading. Apparently it doesn't. I have poop soda here.
Good old-fashioned poop soda.
I think I remember I also I randomly was looking through my pictures, all like 2 of them, and I looked up, and one of them was like a picture of one of your Minecraft things that you sent me.
Which Minecraft thing?
It was
What
like
was
a
I...
tower you made.
Oh, that thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's awesome.
I know.
It's just carrying the Pop Tart on his head instead of the pearl.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
That's about the extent of my photo editing skills.
So how did you make that? You just like put a starry background and then get like a Pop Tart and put that on there and then
I downloaded a picture of Spoink, I downloaded a Pop-Tart picture, and then I downloaded like the little neon trail thing.
Wow, that's really good.
And then I just edited them together and added little white dots.
Nice. So now we are sponsored by Nyan Spoink.
Yes.
Nyan Spoink, give us money. Because we want to earn money off of this. We're going to be rich.
I'm gonna be rich. I'm the one who has access to the channel. You don't, so I get all the money.
You are very greedy.
I'm the one who made the picture. I should get all the money. I'm the one putting the effort in here. All the elbow grease.
Yeah, you press that record button.
Hey. I don't hear you recording.
Well, it's because you're the one that wants to record stuff.
That's because I have the password to the channel.
Exactly. And you're the one.
It's mine. All mine.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your picture of your tower right now. I remember when I can't remember when you sent that to me, but it was a while ago.
Do I still have that tower?
I don't know.
Hopefully Minecraft doesn't make noise, because actually it might. I better not risk it.
He was like, put a Minecraft in the middle of the video. Hey, I'm just gonna have Minecraft sounds playing in the background when we talk about stuff. It's all cool. It's all cool, Bruce. Oh.
So,
Yeah?
I was trying to watch League of Legends.
You're trying to what?
Watch League of Legends. They're doing the World Championship or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But I just kind of gave up because, first of all, the team I was watching, CLG Europe,
Mm-hmm.
they always take forever in their games because that's how they win. They just spend like 2 hours running around doing nothing and stalling the game so that the other team just screws up because they're tired and have had enough of it.
Wow.
It was a best of 3. It was on game 3, which was actually game 4 because they screwed up in game 2 and had to restart.
Wow.
And then guess what happened?
What?
They were like 5 minutes from winning.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm pretty sure they were going to win because they were ahead by quite a lot. I don't see any way that the other team could have come back. And guess what happened?
What?
Oh, the internet went out.
Thought so.
We had to restart the fucking game.
Wow.
Even though it's a live event. And it's very possible that they could have just like set up LAN for it. That way you don't have to worry about internet cutting out.
Huh.
That's what they used to do with online events, and then I guess they just stopped making games work with LAN, so now if the internet shuts down, then everyone's screwed.
Like, oh, whoops.
Oops, my bad.
Sorry, we gotta do that again. I know you guys were winning, but yeah, you're gonna have to win again.
So, they started game 5. They got like half an hour into it.
Oh.
Not much had happened. Guess what happened? Internet went out. I decided to say fuck that and decided to start Brucast instead.
So that's what you were doing before this.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a failure of an event there.
I watched 2.5 games.
And then boom, internet died.
I watched 2 full games. I think it started like 4 or 5 hours ago. I'm pretty sure. Maybe more. Probably more. I just know I've been watching for a really long time. And I've had enough of it. I don't give a shit if Counterlogic loses. I was cheering for them. I wanted CLG to win because they're awesome.
I'll find out on the forums later, or the website, whatever. Just look and see, okay, they won, great.
I'll probably, after we're done with Brucast, I'll probably go and try and watch a game. And we're just starting over with game 8 now. Our internet has shut off 3 times.
Well, we're still going to keep going because we need to finish it.
One of the times they stopped the game was because, and I don't know why they didn't think this out too well, but the sun. They're doing an outdoor event and they don't think, oh, well, if the sun's at this location in the sky, then there's going to be glare on someone's screen. You know, even though it happened yesterday that they had to stop a game early because the sun was putting a glare on someone's screen. They didn't think that might happen again today. They
Wait a
didn't
minute.
think they didn't think that.
Wait a minute. So they have an event where
Yeah.
everybody's on computers and they're doing
Yes.
it outside.
Yes.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Why would you take computers outside to do something?
I don't know. So
Let's
I don't
all
know.
let's all sit around the campfire in
Let's
this little
gather around the campfire and play some video games.
uh,
Some videogames video games, and if you don't think that we can sing it faster than your game. I tried to think of something that rhymed.
Oh, you're gay.
Shut up. I didn't realize I had to think of something that rhymed correctly until I got to that, and I'm like, shit, wrong doesn't work there.
Oh yeah, gay,
Gay was the first thing that popped into my mind. I had to say something.
It's hard to think of anything else. But then what would you do at the ending? But it would help if you
Stopped being gay. Bum, bum, bum.
VIDEOGAMS video.
VADO games?
It's harder to do it faster when it's video.
Herdider VADO games.
VIDEOGAMES video games. VIDEOGAMES video games. And okay, that's enough of that. I think we've done enough SpongeBob references. I already had a SpongeBob reference in my video recording today.
I'm looking up VADO games. How would you spell it?
I don't know.
I'll go with that spelling.
What spelling?
VIEDEO.
All right.
Look, do a Google image search.
VIEDEO games.
VIEDEO. Yes.
Just not even games, just video?
Yeah, I have games there, I guess.
You want to do an image search? What?
I wanted to see what would show up. There's...
Alright, let's see.
I don't know what these are. There's some guy with a mohawk and glasses.
VIEDEO games. VIEDEO games? That's... Yes. Are you sure that's what you put? Because I don't see a guy with a mohawk. I see a girl touching her boobs.
Ooh.
I put VIEDEO space games. That's what I put. Okay. The girl touching her boobs. There's some dude, like one of those old-looking posters for like stuff, and it says like reality. And he's holding like a joystick. There's a Space Invader guy wearing headphones. There's a bunch of Mario characters from Sunshine. There's this picture says video games. This guy holding a controller. He says, "Why waste good technology on science and medicine?"
I'm not getting any of these.
VIEDEO games. Or
is there like a did you mean thing at the top?
Well, it says showing. Oh, it says showing results for video games. Oh.
Well, click the I meant.
Why video game. If I type something, you're supposed to say, "Did you mean this?" later, and it shows results for the other thing. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it does it. I don't know why.
Weird.
It pisses me off.
I still don't see. Oh, I see the mohawk guy. He's got like red mohawk or something.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cat next to it.
The cat? Oh, must play more video games.
VADO games.
Oh, VADO games. You actually spelled it right.
I know.
You did it right.
I'm surprised. That was my first idea of how to spell that, and I spelled it correctly.
Yep.
video
Lolspeak
games.
has determined that is how that is spelled.
Lolspeak says video games is good.
Yep.
Not as good as Cheeseburger. Well, they spell cheese like it's supposed to
Oh
be
yeah,
pronounced like
with a Z.
chiz.
With a Z. Cheese.
Sometimes they don't even have like E's there, so I just
Oh.
pronounce it Cheeseburger. And then
Huh.
people are like, ew, a Cheeseburger. No, Cheeseburger. CH, you
With a
fucking
CH,
pervert.
but not a G. How can beat video game? How can win level? It was
How
like,
are yes too much to be today? Hello.
it was like the Pikachu's like words, like with the picture of I don't know what.
How
What?
are you, lol chicken butt penis smacker? You
Oh,
remember the penis smacker.
oh, penis smacker. Good
You
time.
remember him.
Of course I remember penis smacker. Who doesn't remember penis smacker?
The people who didn't watch Team Fortress 2 because TF2 sucks. Call of Duty for life, bro.
You mean brew?
No,
Well,
because
that's
the
true. 'Cause
people who
they're
are
not
Call of
brews.
Duty fans are douchebags and say bro instead of brew.
They are not true. They are not true brews.
See, I would just be insulting myself if I had said brew there. Because
Hmm.
they don't say brew, because they're douchebags.
How dare they not say brew? It will be biggest catchphrase.
I like the Google search of brew. Like, you do an image search, and
You
you
do
get
an image
like,
search of brew.
yeah, there's like brew cola.
Brew cola? No way. I gotta see this now.
Well, it's Earn Brew. IRN Brew. And then there's coffee.
Brew. Gotta
And then
gotta
there's two
have
naked people.
you gotta have your morning brew.
Wait, why are there two naked people? What the fuck?
Oh my gosh! What?
Why are there naked people?
We've just launched the all new Earn Brew brand website with naked people.
What the fuck? The brew is tainted with naked old people in black and white.
Like they're holding hands and running.
Black and white images of naked old people. What is this world coming
I
to?
will not unsee. Will not unsee.
And a
Horror.
brilliant idea for a t-shirt.
What?
Brilliant idea for a t-shirt. Naked old people.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want a t-shirt that just has a picture of two naked old people holding hands and just says brew at the top? What? What does that even mean? Shut
I
up.
don't know. But I think we found next time's sponsor.
Do you
Not
really
that-
want me to make an image of naked old people?
No, not that picture. We could just get like a picture of their cola. Oh, well, we already
Oh,
did cola. We
Brucola?
can do that. We could do their coffee. Do they have coffee?
That's no fun. That already exists.
Well, so did,
Our sponsors so far have not actually existed.
that's true.
We've had Pop-Tarts Spoink, we've had Poop Cola, and we had
Mayans.
Mayan electricity balls.
You're right. We had to keep up the tradition of making things make no sense.
Someday these will all be t-shirts.
All of our sponsors will be T-shirts.
Not all of them. I wouldn't make all of them t-shirts.
There better be a Nyan Spoink T-shirt.
I would wear it.
That would be
People would be
pretty
like,
awesome.
what the fuck? And I'd be like, Brucast. Fucking watch it, asshole.
Brucast, you better watch it because we got Nyan Spoink.
You better watch it, Brew. You brooder watch it.
Bruder, watch it.
Brooder watch it, Brew.
This show is so unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. It's double the brew. I think if we ever did a morning podcast, we should call it the Morning Brew.
Why?
Because it's like you get your morning brew of coffee.
I don't like coffee though.
Well, I don't either, but it's still
Why
it's
would we make it a coffee joke if none of us have coffee?
well, a lot of Americans like coffee.
Because we're fucking retarded. We don't realize it tastes like shit.
And tea tastes better.
I don't like tea either.
Yeah, I don't really like it, but I like it more than coffee.
Yeah.
Brucast, where we talk about different liquids that are in different countries.
You want to know what liquid I want to put in your country? Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my God.
You heard of brew coffee? It's kind of like that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Slow motion zoom in.
Yeah, that's totally the way to go.
It just slowly pans down to my crotch region. And there's just a bulge there. I know you're imagining it.
I don't want to think about it.
You're imagining it. And you're
I've I
like,
have I have
oh
literally
yeah.
been trying to block what you've been saying the past few seconds out of my mind. So I
Blue waffles goatsy.
don't even bring up Blue. I will never unsee it.
I kind of want to find the picture. There's actually...
What?
I want to find the picture. Images.
Which is you?
Okay, Google search Pokemon Goatsy Sprite.
Pokemon Goat. How do you spell Goatsy?
Goatse. Do a Google image search of it.
It's gonna scar me for life. It's gonna scar me for life, isn't
Going
it?
to make you rethink your video game life.
I don't think I want to see it. I think I want to close the tab right now.
It's just a sprite. It's from the game. It's directly from the game.
Okay, which one is it? Which one do I look
It's
at?
the first one.
Like the one with like the comic?
Yeah, with the old guy.
It just looks at him staring at a wall. And it says Goatsy.
Are you paying attention? Do you even know what Goatsy is?
No.
It's an old guy pulling his butt cheeks apart to show you the hole.
Oh.
What does that sprite look like?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
And right next to it is Fluttershy's reaction. That's Fluttershy's reaction to your horrible realization of what that's a picture of.
What is the reaction? You're just saying that's the reaction, and then you don't.
That's the reaction.
What? What is the shock that I now?
Come on, man. Do I have to explain everything to you? You just came to the horrible realization that an old man in Pokemon is revealing his ass to you.
And that is the creepiest
Fluttershy
thing ever.
is laughing at you.
Don't ever.
Fluttershy is laughing hilariously at you because you just lost your innocence to Goatsy. Pixelated Goatsy.
I've only lost my innocence now.
Oh, that's right.
What are you talking about?
My bad.
We were just
I forgot we've had other Brucasts.
Ago.
I forgot. You've known me for years now.
I don't think that losing my... I think I would have lost it, which I did, a long time ago. Very long time ago. Still to this day, I can remember that awkward conversation that we had in the hallway one time, and we were comparing sex to baseball.
Well, sometimes you swing and miss, sometimes you swing and get a hit.
And then you stopped and talked to some random guy in the hallway that like said something, I think. And he's like, I think he asked what you're talking about. And you're like, we're talking about baseball. And then you lead in closer to him. You're like, sex.
I honestly don't remember this conversation.
And then you like leave him with the parting words. Always cover your bats.
That's good words. That's a good message.
He just walked away.
At least you didn't back away slowly. And I don't even remember this conversation.
That's like the one conversation I ever remember from the entire...
I honestly don't remember that conversation.
No, that's pretty much the only conversation I remember. In middle school, at least. I mean, there was other ones we've had in high school, plenty of those weird conversations.
There are plenty of weird conversations, and since I got to college, I've only run into even weirder conversations.
I'm sure you have.
I have.
I know, I wasn't doubting
There are people there that the only thing they talk about is sex.
Huh.
That's literally all they talk about.
It's like, oh man, yeah, can't wait to get home. My girlfriend's there. They're gonna have a good night tonight. Yeah.
It's not even like that. Like, they're describing it in detail. I'm like, what the fuck?
They're describing
They're describing their sex life in detail to me, and just I don't
care. Hey, you want to know about my sex life? Here you go. I'm gonna describe in detail. I'm going to put it all in descriptive words with intense detail because you want to know exactly what went down.
See, I really don't, and that's
yeah, like who wants to know that? Like, oh, I want to hear about your sex.
I'm sure some people care about that. And yet, as soon as I start talking about poop, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you talking about shit? We're trying to eat lunch.
Now let me continue on.
You were just talking about having people suck your dick, man. I can't talk about taking a shit.
No, that's like way more disgusting, man. It's like it's way less appropriate dinner conversation than like, you know, getting it done on the table, man.
On the table?
I don't know.
On the table?
Hey, people are weird sometimes.
Oh, that's not a proper conversation for dinner.
No, but we can talk about
on
whatever.
The table. We can talk about on the table you're eating at, by the way.
Yeah. You want to know an interesting history about this table?
Dude, you're sitting right where I climaxed. Hell yeah, high five. No, I'm not high-fiving that. I'm not high-fiving that, bro. Brew, that's not happening. And this is why I don't have friends at college.
You got that one guy that comes into your videos like all the time.
Yeah.
Is he the same guy that's your roommate? Because he sounds the same. What?
No. He's in the room across the hall from me.
Because, like, he left, like, after a while, and then your roommate came in, and he sounded the same to me.
No, they're different people.
Well, they sound kind of similar. I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's not close to the mic or whatever.
Yeah, they're kind of in the background.
It's too bad they can't hear those great voices.
I made him listen to it the one time.
I know. I remember you, like, here, listen to this.
I'm just like, you have to listen to this. You have to listen to
the bus driver. Hey, give me be straight. Just leave me be, stranger.
They're all terrifying. It's funny because there's actually two best friends play They do like random videos, and they're doing like Halloween specials. They're playing a new shitty scary game every day, and that was one of the videos they did.
What?
I'm like, dude,
Really?
I'm already past this part you're playing. I know exactly what happens.
Wait, are they in your college or are they just like these people that you saw on the internet?
No, they have like a machinima channel.
Uh, so just these internet people. I see.
Yeah, it's pretty much just
Internet.
like,
Internet. Way.
it's awesome because I was playing it before they did, so I was first.
First.
Hipster powers activate.
Uh, is this technically gonna be like your Halloween LP or something like that?
Yeah, and I'm going to try to finish it. I honestly have no clue how long the game is.
Yeah, because first time playing it, so it's just like all this stuff happening, and it's like, whoa.
I feel like I'm not that far into it, because...
Well, you spent 2 parts trying to get past the cop guy.
Hey, shut up.
I'm just
I
saying
spent
that.
like 3 parts doing that. The
Sorry,
first
man.
2 parts, I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do, and then the third part, I had Google on my side
No,
to
you
tell me
Googled it.
what to do. I figured it out.
I love how they just decided to give a zoom in on that one face that was just there. It's like, oh, we want you to see this scary face in the corner. Here you go.
Yeah.
We got to make it fill into the horror genre somehow, so we're just gonna show this face. That's dead.
It is kind of good. I don't know how far I've actually uploaded to. But there's a part where I actually see a jump scare coming. I'm like, there's gonna be a jump scare. It's gonna be like 3 inches away from my face. It's gonna be 3 inches away from my face. I'm not gonna get scared. The jump scare happens. Not even scared. Not even scared. Fuck you. I saw you coming.
Wow.
I'm like so proud of myself because I saw a jump scare coming.
I saw it coming. Yeah, yeah, take it.
See, but I feel like anyone who played the game would be able to see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just so obvious.
It's
Because
like,
it's like, oh, there's all these strange noises coming from this addict. From the attic. And right before you go up the stairs to go into the attic, they, like, show... Because you get to a certain part and they're, like, showing you random scenes from, like, this monster's perspective.
hmm.
It, like, follows you around town. It's, like, jumping around on buildings. And they'll, like, show you the perspective for, like, a few seconds and then go back to you. And they show you the perspective of it, like, right before you go up to the attic. And it shows it in the attic. So it's, like, so obvious that it's going to happen.
Wow. No, I don't think you put that part up yet, but that would be interesting. It's like, oh, play Call of Cthulhu, really scary PC game. Don't get scared by a jump scare of a creepy monster. Play Minecraft, freak out when a skeleton is around your corner.
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Skeletons
No,
are scary.
no, I'm saying that like that happens to me too. Like
Minecraft is the scariest game I've ever played.
I play that game. I don't know. My brother, he's just like, how do you get scared by these things? I'm like, dude, they're gonna kill me.
Dude, fuck you. Dude, fuck you.
I remember this one time when we were in a mine together, and I was just kind of walking around the walls, and like all of a sudden I see 4 creepers right next to me, and I'm like,
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Fuck!
I just like get blown up. I'm like, no, no, creeper! And he's like, whoa, that hurt my ears. I'm like, if you have that happen to me, I'm pretty sure you would probably be like freaking out.
See, it's funny, because the scariest, like, things that have happened to me, like, in games have all happened in like games that aren't even supposed to be scary.
Yeah.
That's like all Minecraft stuff. It's like, oh shit, monster, fuck, no,
Well,
no.
Minecraft can be scary. I mean, like, you just turn around and you see that thing right behind you. Didn't know it was there. Gave no noise, especially creepers, and you're just like, yeah.
Scariest game, Minecraft. You're scared of this, you're fucking pussy, bitch.
You heard it here first. Minecraft's scariest game.
It is. Fucking, I don't know, there's some parts in Cthulhu that are kind of scary too.
Yeah, but Minecraft, man, that's like
I don't know,
taking it to the next
Cthulhu.
level.
I don't know, Cthulhu. We got like some tentacle thing in the opening. And then there's the monster that shows up later and you barely see it. And then that's about the only monsters that have shown up so far.
Yeah,
Other than like all the townspeople who are ugly as fuck and have creepy ass voices.
just leave me be, stranger. What are you doing? Trying to take evidence from the scene? Get out.
It's like, it's hilarious because I've been vindicated because the two best friends, they played it and they got caught with the evidence. And even they, when they went back and got caught again, they were still freaking out because, and they even knew that absolutely nothing was going to happen. But they still got the shit scared out of them.
Well, the thing is, the reason that it might be like that is because, and sometimes this happens to me in some occasions, but like, it's just the fear of, like, you don't want him to catch you because you're like, oh man, he's coming. I gotta get out. Come on, I gotta make it. Come on. Oh no. And it's just like, you're kind of like, you're pumped up on fears like, oh man, he's gonna catch me. He's gonna get me. And then I lose, man. Is it game over, man? Game over.
They're coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the goddamn walls. Everyone else in that movie is just like, seriously, dude, shut the fuck up here.
Yeah, I know.
Even the little girl is braver than like the space marine.
Yeah. She survived like
Army
knows how
Commando. Oh fuck, man. Oh shit, we're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. Little girl, they're gonna be coming again soon. You better be careful. Don't worry, I can hide in this air duct here. I'll be safe.
You might want to get out of here.
What? What?
No, like the girl be like, I can
You're
hide in
telling me to
here.
get out of here? You don't want to talk to me anymore, asshole? You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person. Fuck you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you're a horrible person.
Why am I a horrible person?
Because you want me to leave. You mean?
I was talking in the place of the girl.
You're so mean to me.
Yep.
I'm over it. Because I'm not a little baby like you.
And
I'm clearly more manly than you.
totally.
Totally, dude.
Yeah, totally, bro.
Dude, I'm so fucking baked right now, man.
That's funny.
Dude, the walls, man.
Oh,
Coming out of the
man.
goddamn walls, man.
Oh, man. Game over, man. It's like
Dude,
game over.
game over.
Oh, man. This is it, man.
We're gonna die, man. We're gonna fucking die. Little girl, you really gotta cut down on the pot, man. Dude, you're not even real. You're
Yeah, nobody
like
survived. You're like a figment of my
you're
imagination.
like a
You're like the
figment.
magical fairy that I hear inside my head.
Burn the place. Burn it to the
Burn
ground.
down. And that's how everything got on fire.
Leprechaun tells me to burn things.
The voices in my head told me to.
Have you ever had voices in your head?
Um, you mean like ones that, well, I've had my conscience talk to me, but not like I literally hear like people talking and I think that they're like really there, but they're not. I don't really have that.
My parents like do that all the time. They're like, "Did you say something?" No. Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what?
I
No.
don't even say something. I'm just standing there. Did you say something? No? Okay.
Actually, no. I think I do have. Well, I have something like that, but not like really deep things where people are like saying sentences to me. But like sometimes I'll think I hear someone calling my name and I say, "Hello, you say anything?" And they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, then never mind."
Who the fuck is this guy in my house? Why does he think I'm talking to him? Should I be talking to him? Oh shit, he's got a gun. Oh wait, no he doesn't.
No.
That is exactly what your parents think every time they look in the basement and see you playing video games.
We gotta shoot him. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's supposed to be here.
Oh shit, he's got a gun. Oh wait, that's a hamster.
A hamster. I have a hamster that I keep with me while I'm playing video games.
Yes.
Yeah, my good luck
Remember
hamster.
you showed it to me? His name was Jeffrey and he wore a monocle.
What?
You don't remember Jeffrey?
No.
How could you not remember Jeffrey? I've been to your house like 4 times, and I remember Jeffrey. How do you
Jeffrey?
not remember Jeffrey?
I never had a hamster.
Fuck yeah, you had a hamster. His
I had a
fucking name was Jeffrey.
no. I never had. Okay, first of all, I never had a hamster. I had a
Yes, you
guinea pig.
did.
It was a guinea pig.
Was its name Jeffrey?
No, it wasn't even a guy.
Did it wear a monocle?
No,
Why not?
it was a girl anyway.
Did it wear like one of those masks on like a stick that they hold up?
No, I don't think they can do that. I don't think they're smart enough.
They could. They could like hold it in their mouth.
Totally.
They could have like a curved stick, like specially designed for guinea pigs. It just like put it in their mouth and it like has a little mask over their face.
That makes sense. Yep.
Or it could be like one of those like little binocular things on the stick that like the fancy ladies would always have in like the British movies or whatever. You know
Okay.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't really watch a lot of British fancy movies.
Well, it's not like British movies, but it's like whenever they want to show like pompous British people in a movie, they always have like
They always have monocles.
the guy with the monocle. Like when they're at like an opera or something, they always have like the old ladies and like the giant ass dresses. And they have like the little binocular things on the stick
Yep.
and the fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I have no clue what you're talking about. Actually knows what I'm talking about. Fuck you, man. Fucking douchebag.
What is this? I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying, man. I'm just not going to tell you that I know what you're saying. Because fuck you.
Totally.
Totally, dude.
Totally, man.
I'm
Like,
so fucking baked.
oh, yeah, man.
If I were a fruit, I'd be a potato because I'm so fucking
Really?
baked. See, it's funny in two ways because a potato being baked and the fact that I called a potato a fruit, which it clearly isn't. It's a vegetable, which shows that I'm baked because I think a potato's a fruit. Dude, you're reading into these jokes way too much, man.
Oh man, he's doing some crazy stuff.
Dude, you gotta get like the soda and mellow out.
This is for some reason reminding me of part of my recording session I did today,
Oh
where I
god.
talked about drugs.
Did you go into your druggy voice?
No, I
You
didn't
don't
do
have a
that.
druggy voice.
But I should do that next part because that was the last part I recorded. So I
You
can just
never
do.
do like awesome accents.
Yeah, I
It's
should.
it's
I'm
it's no
trying to like
fun.
make different voices for like a whole bunch of characters in games.
Dude, I'm
I
so
made a
fucking
I made a
baked.
creepy voice for the Pokemon pedophile in Vermilion City.
Isn't he in like Celadon or whatever?
Yeah, he's the fan club guy in Vermilion. Talking
Oh.
about his Rapidash.
Oh,
Oh,
I was thinking the old guy in front of the gym was like,
oh,
hey, this gym's full of
this
old,
little
this
girl.
full of women.
I really hate that they changed that in like, hello?
Yes? Hello?
Oh, it just kind of lagged a little bit there.
What the fuck?
It's probably on my end.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
I hate how they remade that sentence in the
This
remake.
gym's full of tough trainers. What
Yeah,
happened to you, old man?
what happened to you, man? You used to
You
be
used
so
to be Master Roshi.
you used to be the Master Roshi of this game. I looked forward to your dialogue. Now you're nothing.
Now you're Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z Kai. I actually don't remember Master
I
Roshi
don't.
from
I
Dragon
don't.
Ball Z
I don't.
Kai.
I never really watched Dragon Ball Z Kai.
I watched a few episodes and then realized that it was pretty much an HD remake of the original show. Like they
Yeah.
had all the same dialogue except Mr. Popo was blue.
Yep. Can't have racism here, even though it's
And
not
and
really
here's the thing,
racist.
you know how in like the show like everyone looks like kind of 3D. Like they
Yeah.
always have like some sort of shadow on them. Master Popo has no shadows. He's the exact same color blue completely through, and he just looks like a two-dimensional character.
Wow.
That kind of pisses me off. Like if you make him blue, at least like try and have some sort of like shadow on him.
Greatest animation ever.
Cause like all these well-drawn characters, and then just completely blue Master Popo with absolutely no depth. Cause even Master Popo, when he was black, he would have like a shine on him or something,
Yeah.
so he would look like somewhat 3D.
We can't have 3D.
We can't
This
have
is
3D.
who
We
has
can't have a
3D
black
anymore.
guy be in 3 dimensions. People will call him fat and then call us racist.
Even though he's blue now, so technically he's not black.
It's
Even though he wasn't
insulting to,
supposed to be African American, he just so happened to be black.
it's it's actually insulting to blue people. 15
Yeah.
Smurfs boycotted the show.
How do you think the Blue Men group feels now?
Um,
They're like rage quitting.
do they even talk?
I don't know. Well, don't they sing in their songs?
I think they just do instrumentals.
Oh, well, I've never really listened to their songs, but
I always assumed
not
it
a
was
lot of them.
instrumentals because the idea of the Blue Man Group talking somewhat terrified me.
I don't want to hear those blue people.
I don't know. It's just the fact that they're like so stoic. They're just like there, staring into your soul, and then they play music.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
look
know.
that up right now. If Blue Men group sings in their songs. Do blue?
Would it be Do Blue Man Group or Does Blue Man Group?
I guess it does.
Because there's more than one Blue Man
Does
in the
Blue
group.
Men group sing in their songs? It always happens. Like for some reason, my iPod doesn't like to press the T button.
That's because it's just not its cup of tea. I'm funny. I'm so fucking funny. Cup of tea joke. I'm so fucking British.
I didn't know they did Bob O'Reilly.
What the fuck?
At least, I guess they did a different version of it. I know there was a different group that did it at first, but I guess they might have,
Baba Black Sheep, have you any bills? Yes, sir, Bill O'Reilly.
what?
Baba O'Reilly.
Actually, have you any bills? Step right here, get some of my pills.
Pills here? Grabbing pills?
They're an organization, theatrical shows and concerts featuring experimental music, comedy, multimedia, recorded music, blah, blah, blah.
Comedy? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Blue Man Group does comedy?
There's also a children's museum exhibit, Making Waves.
Stand-up comedian from the Blue Man Group. Hey, so what's the deal with airline food? I mean, you don't fucking care about that. I'm fucking blue. And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, wait, what was funny about that?
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything about their music. Oh, 3, music and tours. Let's see what it says. Blah, 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 blah. Do they sing? I just want to know if they sing.
Sing women, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears.
They don't do things about telling me.
They don't do things about telling you.
I don't
Yes.
know.
I agree with that statement. They need to do things that are telling you things.
They need to do things that involve telling me if the Blue Men Group... Oh, wait, what's this?
They're pushing way too many things, but they're not doing anything.
Sing Along, featuring Blue Men Group. There are
Yeah.
lyrics to the song, so maybe the Blue Men Group sung in that song.
You
But
didn't catch my clever joke.
I wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
I said they're pushing so many things, but they're not doing anything.
Oh, wow. Already made that joke in my session. I don't remember.
That's
when I
my
made it.
joke.
It's not your joke. It's Fred Fredberger's joke.
Yes, but I own the game and you don't, so fuck you.
But I watched the TV show.
I watched the TV show too.
Well, yeah.
Do you have DVDs of the TV show?
No. Do you?
No, but that just means we're on even footing, and my ownership of the game means that I win. It's my catchphrase.
Curses.
Fuck you. I win. I always win. Hello?
Hello.
You didn't say anything.
What was I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Comment.
Something that's not an awkward silence. That'd be
Witty
good.
comment.
What?
Awkward pause.
Witty comments. Ho.
Generic laughter at witty comment.
Laugh track. Oh.
Ah. No, laugh track. Oh, wrong one. That's the surprise you're gonna get it track that they do all those times in them soap operas.
Ooh.
And then there's sad music and someone gets upset, runs away, and then that person goes and makes them feel better, and that's the episode.
See, in the last episode of Days of Our Brews,
Days of Our Brews.
Janet was dating Maxwell's evil twin, Rodrigo,
Oh,
while Janice, Janet's evil twin, was dating Maxwell, but they both thought that they were dating the correct person because they all look the same. And they're all
Dun,
just devious liars.
dun, dun,
In the
dun.
next episode, Janice finds out that Janet was staking Maxwell and Rodrigo was there the whole time.
Whoa! Plot twist.
Meanwhile, on Lost Island, the numbers, man! What the fuck do the numbers mean? I feel like they could have easily taken like all the retarded plot twists in Lost and just been like, "Oh, this is a soap opera, by the way."
Yeah.
Like that would have made sense to me.
Must have soap opera off of Lost. So
I've
much
never
money.
actually watched a soap opera, but I've just seen so many parodies of them that I feel like I can make up a ridiculous, retarded plot and have that be a
That's pretty much it.
realistic. You watched them? Because I haven't.
No, I'm just saying that's pretty much how they usually are, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
There's
like,
just these people that have some dramatic life. There's some relationship drama thrown in, and then there's random plot twists that nobody gets for like for like a couple of episodes, and then it's just like, oh, it comes together. He was dating her behind her back.
Rodrigo was dating Janice behind Janet's back, and then at the end we find out that Janice is actually Rodrigo's baby.
Dun dun dun.
She's actually a time-traveling Nazi Jew. What?
Nazi Jew. And then the plot thickens.
Janice, why did you commit suicide? I didn't. But you will. I read your horoscope. Why would you do it? Because I'm a Nazi. But you're Jewish. I know. Gunshot.
I remember, like, you ever watch, like, those old 90s, like, Teen Nick shows? Like, all that and all that
Oh
stuff.
god, yes.
You remember the Amanda show?
Yes.
There was a soap opera spin-off they did on that show every once in a while. It had the weirdest plot line. I remember the first episode was they were having...
Oh yeah, Dawson's Point.
The dad was having like a pool party. He was like in an inflatable pool in the house. And this kid came in with a boat anchor and chopped his toe off.
Oh yeah, and he's like trying to race to the hospital and trying to keep the toe on ice so that they can reattach it.
He can't keep balance. And like the toe keeps going everywhere because like dogs get it and like it just goes everywhere. A hobo gets it and like he wants to trade it for something. It's like, I found this toe, it's mine. See, that is the perfect example of a soap opera spoof. Something dramatic, but also stupid and hilarious. That's how they should all be.
It's the premiere of Season 8. We just found out that Janice was Rodrigo's toe the whole time. What? Janice, I have a secret. Yes, Rodrigo? You're my toe. The whole time. What?
Dun, dun,
How did you
dun.
have sex with me? You have capillaries, and my dick is incredibly small. That's really weird of you to say, Rodrigo. Considering I'm an entire person attached to your foot. We were grafted together at birth. We just never told you. But I knew the whole time. But I thought you were a toe, not a whole person. Shut up, Rodrigo. I'm going away to Santa Monica. No, don't leave me. You're the evil one. I'll always choose Santa Monica over you. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. I've never loved you more. And I've loved you even less every day. No! How can you say that, Janice? You're breaking my heart. I don't need you anymore. I've grafted myself onto Maxwell. But my evil twin. No, you're the evil twin in this relationship. I was the evil twin the whole time. Suicide.
Dun, dun, dun.
Screen goes black. Gunshot.
Yeah. Next season is all about finding everybody else tries to find the reason she committed suicide when the one person secretly knows. And then there's like a whole intervention at the end of the last episode of that season where all the characters go on to that one guy that made her commit suicide and have some giant discussion.
And then we find out she was wearing a bulletproof hat the whole time. Oh my god, she's alive!
And she was like in hiding for some reason because she couldn't face anybody.
She was alive and attached to my foot the whole time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why did I have to drag you everywhere then? Shut up. Just go with it. We'll be in Santa Monica soon. I want that to be a TV show. I would watch that.
I would watch it too, probably. I want to watch a relationship drama about evil twins and people being other people's toes and committing suicide because they're toes, and the person's true love is Santa Monica. Sounds like a great TV show.
I feel like the best way to have someone commit suicide is to like have them hold a gun to their head and then have the screen go black, and then you just hear a gunshot.
Yeah, that reminded me of that one like Minecraft video you did like a long time ago where you did like a soap opera thing.
Oh god.
It was one about the glow, like the glow blocks, whatever they're called. Glowstone. Yeah. You're like having like a whole soap opera and you called the part Days of Our Skies.
Yep, that's me.
You had like this whole thing about you leaving the glowstone for somebody else as like a tree. I don't know. I don't really remember it. But that's just about, I just remember you having some soap opera thing with a glowstone.
I feel like no one wants to remember that. Let's just all forget about that. In fact, let's just forget this episode ever happened. Right? Janice is still dating Maxwell, and Rodrigo is still attached to Janice through the toe, which just makes everything an awkward threesome.
Yep.
Remember, kids, it's perfectly legal if you're grafted together at the toe.
Yep.
Meanwhile, some old pedophile is grafting children to his toes and then trying to use this as an argument. But Brucast told me that if I had them surgically grafted to my toes, then I could legally have sex with them at any time. No. No, just no.
Yeah.
Day 3 of the Brucast legal battle.
Well,
I swear, it was a joke. Your Honor, it was a joke. I swear.
Who would think
Guilty!
to do that?
Guilty. 15 years in penitentiary. But I didn't even rape the kid. Shut up. You were a part of this. How? I was making a joke. I don't like jokes.
And I don't like you.
Really? You're gonna go there?
No.
Why would a judge not like me?
I was continuing the voice of the judge.
Why? Yeah, why would a judge not like me?
Because you made a joke and he doesn't like jokes, so then he wouldn't like people that make jokes.
Well, then he wouldn't like anyone because everyone likes to make jokes.
And that is why he is a loner and a and he will forever be that.
In a startling twist, we find out that the judge was actually Rodrigo. Janice was there the whole time. Janice made a joke. Rodrigo had to kill himself because technically they were the same person the whole time.
No way.
And then season 8, we find out that Rodrigo had multiple personality disorder and he had a little face painted on his big toe.
Wow. That is a cool soap opera brew.
It was all in his head the whole time, just like Lost. Probably.
Oh,
I didn't watch that show. I just knew
I
that it
didn't
was
either.
confusing as fuck.
I just heard it was kind of weird at the end, and yeah.
I watched it up to the part where there was a smoke monster that was also a polar bear in a jungle. And then I'm like, what the fuck is this? No. There's a scene. It's like there's a smoke monster on the island, and the smoke monster happened to be like a polar bear in one episode, and they're just walking through the jungle, and they get out, and they're like, oh, look, a polar bear. What? Oh, don't worry, it's a smoke monster. Wait, that makes even less sense.
And it seems a bit even more frightening than a polar bear. It's like, oh, it's just this weird being that no one can identify. It's not a
Which
polar
would
bear,
you
don't
rather
worry.
deal with? A smoke monster or a polar bear?
I don't know.
A
Depends.
polar bear you can kill.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
don't
so.
know, like, can you kill a smoke monster?
I don't think so. Unless if it's
Maybe with a
entirely made of
giant...
smoke, then probably not. Unless you suck it up with like a vacuum cleaner or some other suction device, like sucks up all the smoke out of the air.
Okay, guys, I have a brilliant plan for defeating the smoke monster and solving the plot for Lost. What is it? We get a really big fan. and we plug it in and turn it on. And that's the plan. That's it.
But there are no outlets on an island.
That's okay. Time travel. Or
Time travel.
something.
Time travel, go. Invent circuitry inside of the island.
Don't worry, time travel. The island is actually a research facility. What was it researching? I don't know. Smoke monsters. Shut up.
Yep.
Don't question my plot line.
It's brilliant, I say. That's why I wrote it and put it in the show.
Brought to you by M. Night Shyamalan. And then, at the end of season 7, we find out that all the trees are actually people. And the biggest tree on the island is Rodrigo.
Oh, man.
And Janice is still attached to his foot.
Dun, dun, dun. He must have horrible time picking out shoe size.
Whose foot are they putting the shoe on?
Ho ho, the shoe is on the other foot now.
Technically, it's on both feet. Wait, what? If you really want to get to know someone, walk a mile in their shoes. What if their shoe was you? Rodrigo, stop philosophizing. Really, you're philosophizing. What, you don't think that's a word?
The new way of saying
it. What do you think it is? Philosophizing? What would you think the word would be?
I don't know if it is a word.
What do you do when you do philosophy? You philosophize.
It's philosophy. I'm trying to think.
Exactly. Exactly. You don't even know. You don't even know, man. You don't even know.
You don't even know. You know how much you don't even know? You don't even know. I had to tell you, you don't even know. You didn't even know you didn't even know it.
You didn't even know that I was philosophizing about philosophy. You know what that makes you? That makes you stupid because you don't know how to philosophize.
Philosophize. That sounds so natural. I'm going to philosophize right now.
That sounds like a sex position. I
Really?
should ask my friend. He would know.
You mean the one that talks about sex all the time?
No, the one who's still a virgin.
'Cause
Joel, is
that would,
philosophize a sex position?
I don't think it is, and that would be
Uh,
really weird.
okay. I was just making sure I had to ask my virgin friend to tell me that.
Did you ask someone really?
Well, I just got done asking you, didn't I?
You're so
This joke went right over your head, and you did not even see it coming. You are terrible. You are terrible at this.
I assumed you were talking about someone in college.
I'm like, I should ask my virgin friend about that. I'm like, Joel, is philosophize a sex position?
Oh, I get it.
God, you are so clueless. You're making a joke at my expense, but I don't even realize you're making a joke at my expense.
Oh boy. Anyway, back
Anyway.
to soap operas because that's more entertaining. I can just imagine them just like finding some technological like source for making a fan and using it.
Well, I'm
And
pretty sure like the entire island was like mechanical or something stupid like that.
they'll just make a fan and then boom, they just use it on the smoke monster and then he flies away. And then the guy from CSI Miami comes around and he's like, well, I guess that creature just got blown away. And thus the
I I
episode
I want to know
crossover start.
how terrible that sounded
Sounded so
coming
terrible.
out of me. Like I wanted to know how terrible that sounds. I would imagine pretty bad.
Well, we'll know in playback. Please.
Sometimes I don't know how bad something sounds until I like listen to it
Yeah, I
later.
know. And then I'm just like, wait, I sounded like that?
Well, that actually was what happened when I first started making videos. I'm like, wait, I sound like that?
Yeah, I had no idea. And then
That was like the
sometimes like I think
first.
about how I used to sound and like how I am now, and I'm like, sounded weird back then.
See, I just listen to my voice. I'm like, I sound really stupid.
Yeah, I always think
Like,
like sometimes I think ahead of jokes that I could use with certain things that I know are coming in a game, and then that point comes and I screw the joke up so terribly, like I mess up what I was gonna actually say in my mind. I don't say it exactly right because I don't remember it right, or I just screw up anyway. And then I'm like, that didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to. This
see,
is
what happens with me when I try and like think ahead and do a joke like that is I end up. It's not that I screw up the joke. I say the joke correctly. It just sounds forced.
oh yeah,
Like I'm not talking normally. It's like I'm trying to make a joke here. And that I don't really like that. So
yeah.
I've kind of given up on planning ahead with any of the jokes I make.
Just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, just kind of talk, babble on endlessly.
And then just try and get through the game while making comments about a bunch of stuff in the background. And
5 hours later, after I'm done saying that I'm done recording, I spend the next 10-20 minutes talking about how I should end the recording. I don't know why that was so bad.
You
That
mean
was
like
pretty bad.
that time a long time ago when you did that?
Yeah, when I was doing like Emerald, I remember it was like that at the end of like every recording session. It was just me babbling on endlessly after I already said I was done.
I remember you did that quite a bit in Rocket Slam as well.
Yeah.
I remember like just looking at the video and I'll be like,
Okay,
it's like
so
two
we're
minutes.
done.
There's like three
There's
minutes
3 minutes
left of the
left in the
video,
video.
and you say I'm done, and I'm like, wait, what are the rest of the 3 minutes? And then you start talking about something. I'm like, oh, I guess not done. Never mind.
And then, like, by the end of it, I'm like, I should shut up. I should end the recording.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm
I
going
did
to
it
end the recording. Okay, bye.
sometimes too in Mario and Luigi. I think I was just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. Oh wait, but this thing, yeah. So remember, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, oh wait, I was supposed to end it a while ago. Bye. I still don't
See,
even care about how I end it. I just make up a random ending quote for every time. I mean, I say the same intro all the time, but I never have an ending that's the same. Just like, oh, bye.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I tried to
Hell,
do, like, the comment, rate, subscribe nonsense. And that just felt really forced and
yeah,
stupid
I
to
don't
me.
feel like doing that.
I think I did that for like 3 or 4 videos, and that's
No, yeah,
it.
no. You were like, you can comment on the video and you can like if you want, but don't favorite it because
Yeah, I would get
you're
cause
like,
I
how
never understood people are like, oh, favorite this video if you want more, and cause my favorites folder is I keep that for videos that I want to be like, oh, I'm kind of bored. What's some funny videos I can watch? I just look in my favorites video, and those are all like really good videos that I wanted to save for later if I wanted to watch it.
imagine somebody that actually did that stuff and favorited all those random videos that people told him to. It'd be like, what should I watch today? I'm gonna look at my favorites. Ooh, let's watch this video of
See,
Pokemon. Let's watch this video of Pokemon Diamond Part 60. That sounds like a great idea.
and some people don't like even use their favorites folder for anything.
I usually
It's
never
just,
use my favorites folder.
it's
I
just
just
like some people use their favorites folder. Oh, favorite is just another thing I can do to support the guy, so I'll just favorite the video. It's pretty much like liking the video.
like
They actually have like a second playlist for like videos you've
I
liked.
know. I thought that was stupid. I mean, like, why would you want to do that? Just if you want to keep looking at the video, just favorite it. Like is
Yeah,
the same thing, except you're putting a like on the video. Favoriting is actually less. All you
yeah.
do is
To
just
me,
say, "I'm gonna watch
like
this later."
you favorite the video if you want to watch it later. You like the video if you want to support the person who made the video. That's how I see it.
And you still have the. I wonder if you delete the videos in your like playlist if it deletes the likes you put. I wouldn't think so.
I honestly have no clue.
I should try that sometime. I'll like a video, then immediately delete it and see if the like counter goes back down.
I'm going to like your video, and then I'm going to delete it from my like folder. Fuck you.
Unliked. You like that?
Hey guys, so I got my level 65 Charizard in front of my party, and I'm taking on the Elite Four, and Lance sends out a Gyarados. Can you believe this? A Gyarados. So I use Thunderbolt on it, and of course it one-hit KOs it, because Charizard is so overpowered.
Uh, that'd be interesting.
And then everyone punches you because your Charizard should be level 100 by now, not level 65. Noob!
Who would have a Charizard at level 100 by the time they got to the Elite Four?
Why are you making a new game file? You
What?
can only have one game file. Ever. Forever.
Yeah, I know.
You can never start a new game.
One.
New
Oh,
games are not allowed.
really? I did a
Yes.
new game once.
And that is why you're a noob. Remember? You're a noob? You remember
Well,
that?
it was when I was playing Emerald and I got bored. I wanted to face Team Magma and Aqua again because it was fun.
Team
But then
Magmar?
Magma and Aqua. And then I redid it, and then as I was going along the journey of redoing it again, I was like, why did I even do this? But not until after I beat Magma and Aqua for the final time. Then I was
Not
like, oh,
until
it's
I
fun.
actually did it.
What?
Hello.
Well, I was still paddling them. I was like, yeah, this is fun. And then after that, I'm like, well, why did I do
I
this? I'm done
actually
again.
beat Team Magma. Hello.
Of course, I actually got farther than I did on my previous file, so it's like I'm all caught up now. So, and I'm not ever doing that
Really?
again. I'm never deleting it again because I don't want to go through getting Latios again. That was torture.
I kind of wish I'd never had the save file lost for Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. If only if only it was able to be predicted that a hard drive would crash.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to it. It kind of pissed me off.
Hmm.
On
You
the
still
plus
have,
side, I had finished the Let's Play already.
yeah,
I
you're
had
just doing extra stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
But
have to redo anything.
shame you didn't get to do like all the extra, all the other areas
I
like
wanted to
battle.
fight the gay butterfly. I
I
really
know.
did.
You wanted to fight that gay butterfly guy so
That
bad.
was about the only thing I was looking forward to in the battle zone.
You should have done the battle pyramid. That thing is fun.
I probably would have gotten around to it eventually.
Wild battles everywhere, only they're lower level than your Pokemon by a bit. And then there's a whole bunch of trainers, and you don't get healed ever, but you find items around. Best ever.
So it's like a cave.
It's only like 7 floors, and like you're wandering around a floor, and it's like dark. You can only see a circle around you, but as you beat wild Pokemon and trainers, the circle expands. You can see more, and then you can find the exit to go to the next floor, and then you go to the top, and there's this dude who's like, "You're the best. Get these battle points." And then you like walk up these stairs to the top of the pyramid, and you stand there, and the sun is like right shining behind you, and it looks like this epic picture. It's like, yeah, I'm on the top. Looks pretty cool. Never got to the Battle Frontier brain of that though, because I always never got through all those floors. They just like I couldn't do it.
So what you're saying is it's a cave.
Yeah, it's basically kind of like a cave. Battle Frontier cave. Woohoo.
Cave plus Brawly's gym equals battle pyramid.
Yes. Woot.
That sounds really boring, actually.
It's actually kind of interesting a bit. I mean, it can get really annoying sometimes when you can't find where the exit is, although there are people that if they talk to you. Like if you beat trainers and you talk to them later, I don't even know if you have to talk to them. Maybe they'll talk to you, but you can always talk to them later. And they'll give you a little hint, like saying, there are this many more trainers found on this floor. There are this many items left on this floor. The exit is this way. And they'll have like a little arrow pointing to the direction. So I find those the most helpful because then I just like, okay, I beat you. The exit's that way. I'm going to go beat you because the exit's this way. So it's around this little area. Ah, I found it. And sometimes I find it like right away and it's just like, okay, next floor. It's just like Mystery Dungeon. Woohoo!
Yay!
Only not as fun.
I want the new Mystery Dungeon game to come out.
But you don't have a 3DS.
Then I'm going to have to get a 3DS.
I will get a 3DS to get Mystery Dungeon. It must be so.
I don't know. There's just not enough games for a 3DS that I really want.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot for me. I mean, I
There's
got
like a Resident Evil game. There's like the Luigi
Luigi's Mansion.
Mansion game.
There's Mario Kart 7.
Eh.
Yeah, I really didn't play a lot of it yet.
I'm fine just like sticking to Mario Kart Wii.
There's a Star Fox 64 3D.
Why would I want a remake of Star Fox 64?
So you can play it, and
Or I can download an emulator and play it that way.
you mean for the 3DS or for the 64?
For the computer.
I know, I mean like an emulator of. I mean an emulator of the 3DS.
Trollolo.
You're so funny. I mean, like an
I'm going to
emulator
download an emulator for my Nintendo 64.
for the Nintendo
But you don't
64.
have a Nintendo 64. Shut up. Stop making
I don't
me.
know how well that quality will go if it's an N64 emulator, because that's when it starts to get 3D. And if your computer has lag when you're fighting a 2D sprite image in Metroid Fusion, I don't know how 3D is gonna go.
See, I don't know if that's like. I don't know if that was the emulator.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was, because I mean, you never really have any lag in Team Fortress 2, and that's
Because, like, I didn't want to use the no cache GBA,
hmm
which is what I was going to use, but because that's what I use for Pokemon Emerald, I didn't want to use it just because, like, there's some areas that have, like, fog, like steam in the room. And I
uh-huh.
had remembered how the
Oh
fog
yeah.
went in Emerald, so I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, once I eventually do Pokemon Emerald sometime long down the road, I want to see if if you can see through the fog on VBA.
Yeah, because I had no clue what happened there. And that,
Yeah, that was weird. I was
on the
like,
plus side, it only was a problem in like 2 places.
yes, most notably the gym.
Yeah.
That was like, wow.
The gym, I just like called up a map of it.
Yeah,
Up,
a map.
right, up,
This way. This
right.
is the way I'm supposed to go. Just follow how many steps I'm taking, because you can't see the screen of the gym. Speaking of, I was saying Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Um, remember how I don't know if I told you, but I got like, I traded in a few games, and then like I said I was going to use it to get Pokemon White too, or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Well, later I decided, you know what? I don't know if I really want the game yet, so I was like, screw it. I'm just going to go get Explorers of Sky.
And then you can see how Bidoof fucked up everything for
Yeah,
everyone and destroyed the world.
pretty good decision, huh? Get Mystery Dungeon.
That's
But
pretty much like the storyline they gave for Bidoof.
yeah, it's like, oh, he's the cause of everything. Great.
It's like
Thanks.
all this deep, important storyline going on in the main quest, and then in like the side quest, you find out, oh, by the way, Bidoof wanted a friend, which caused all this to happen.
Yay.
At least that's how I see it, because
Yeah,
if
maybe.
Bidoof didn't need a friend, then you wouldn't have appeared, and if you hadn't appeared, then all the other stuff probably wouldn't have fucked up. Like maybe you'd still be doing like the time travel stuff. Kind
Maybe.
of spoilers. I'm trying to be vague
Well,
about it.
it's Explorers of Time. I would assume there's time travel. I mean, it's kind of a
Yeah,
gift.
but I'm trying like not to spoil
Yeah, that would be good.
because
I
at
mean,
the start of the game you don't know about like the time travel stuff.
uh-huh.
But there is time travel.
Time travel.
So either the time travel thing wouldn't happen or it would have gone off without a hitch and everything would have been hunky dory.
Yay. Oh,
Hunky dory.
but there is something that I had to say though about the experience and how long it took to actually get the game, or so to speak. I went to the GameStop because I called a couple days earlier and they said they had the game. So I was like, okay. So I go in and I'm like, okay, let's just go to the used DS game section. So I look and I find Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Blue Rescue Team for the DS. I don't see Sky. So I'm like, I'm trying to find Explorers of Sky because it's not there. And you said you had it a couple days ago. So I was like, okay. So she looks and it's not there. And she goes back to the computer. It says they have two of them. And then the guy goes and he looks and he can't find it either. So then she looks and she's like, oh wait, how many Explorers of Darkness do we have? And he says, we have one of them. And she's like, oh, it says we don't have any of those. How many times do we have? Oh, we have two of those. Oh, it says we only have one. Must have been put in as Sky for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
They listed them
Fucking
as the wrong.
GameStop fucks it up again.
Oh, but wait, no, it gets better. So she
Ooh.
calls another GameStop because, and she was going to have them ship the game over, and then I could come pick it up sometime later. And then she calls them, and the same exact thing happened to them for the same game.
Oh my god.
I'm
Can they
like,
really not tell the difference between these fucking
hell
games?
no.
It's
I mean, yeah,
not like they have the titles on the fucking box.
no, it's just the card. The game
Okay,
name.
the card still has the name
Yeah,
on
I
it.
know, but it's like you can still see it. There's like, oh, I bring it up
It's like
wrong.
the only thing on the card is the title of the game.
Yeah. And then they call a third one, and they had something similar happen. Either that or they had it listed and they just didn't have it at all for some weird reason. All of them said they had it, but they really didn't. And I was like, really?
And you're
How
like, fuck
it
this. I'm going to buy some other game with my store credit.
No, I didn't buy anything else with my store credit. What she did though, is she gave me a free coupon code for free shipping so I could just go online and get it on the website, which is what I did.
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, cool. Because they were supposed to have it, but they didn't. And then I was like, and then I was talking to her. I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty much all I want right now, unless you have this game that I called earlier, and they said you didn't have it. And she's like, oh, well, I actually just opened this box, and it was there. And it was the one I was looking for. I got the Kirby 20th Anniversary Wii game. And I can play all these great classic Kirby games.
Does that need Wii Motion Plus?
I don't think so. You,
I have to be wary about buying like all Wii games just
yeah.
because.
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll stay on the box, but you play them with a Wii remote on its, like as a controller, kind of like New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
I just know like I did absolutely no research. I'm like, oh, I'll finally play a Zelda game. I got Zelda Skyward Sword, and
Oh, Need Motion
oh, it
Plus.
requires Wii Motion Plus. I don't have that.
Well, I guess I'm not playing that.
I'm too lazy to go out and like try and find Wii Motion Plus, so it's
They
pretty
have,
much been sitting there.
you can buy those that are implemented in the controllers now, like they have them built in.
Yeah, I just haven't like gone out and done that, and so I've just had Skyward Sword sitting
Just
there
sitting there, it's like I never
for
played
almost
it.
a year because I got it for Christmas last year.
Wow. So yeah, it is almost a year now.
It's been almost a year and still haven't fucking played it.
Actually, I didn't. Maybe I should have done some research because before I got the Kirby game anniversary, I thought you needed like the classic controller to be able to play like the N64 game. Because I'm like, the N64 controller has like 8 buttons on it, and the Wiimote has like barely any.
No, just use the nunchuck.
Ooh, nunchuck built in. It says you play on the
The
Wiimote on the side though.
nunchuck built in?
It
What?
says, no, like the nunchuck will just like put it in, like, and just use the nunchuck. It says all games can be played with the Wiimote controller though, so I'm curious as to how they would do that. But I didn't know that, so I bought a Classic Controller Pro.
No, you use the plus and minus buttons probably.
I just got it off of eBay, so I was like, it's like cheaper.
You probably use like the plus and minus buttons too.
Yeah, probably.
Either
But
that or
there's
some of the
there's
buttons
like
weren't
the 4
used.
C buttons, the L and R buttons, A, B. There's the Z button on the N64. There's also obviously the start button, and I think that's it.
Well, you see, they have the
D-pad.
D-pad, and if
And-
you hold down the 2 button, then D-pad becomes the C-pad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did, or something along those lines.
Well, at least they didn't really need the joystick because all the Kirby games just use the D-pad. Even the Kirby game for the N64 never used the joystick. It always used the D-pad. I was like kind of weird because all of my N64 games besides that one used the joystick. So then I was like, wait, I'm supposed to use the D-pad now? I actually can use that for a game? It's not just cosmetic? It actually does something? What is this? I was like, oh my gosh, I can play it normally. I don't have to have my hand like holding like the middle prong thing where the joystick is. Because it was like, yeah, this is great. Not
I
even
still
hold.
don't understand why they have 3 prongs there.
I don't either.
It's like we did the Mario, the Smash Bros thing,
Yeah.
and we used those controllers. I'm like, why do they even have 3 of these? And the person's there like, oh, well, you see, they had to have the D-pad and they had to have the joystick. I'm like, have you seen a PS2 controller? Have you seen an Xbox controller? Have you seen any half-decent controller out there?
Well, those didn't exist then.
Okay,
Would've
but
been
still,
something.
why add like an extra prong? Just like move one of the prongs to the side.
I don't know.
Like
I
maybe if
just
you
like,
crack it open, like the wiring or something is so fucked up that you can't have them that close, but still.
yeah, I don't know. I guess they just thought, oh well, it's convenient. If you want to use the D-pad, just hold this one.
You
If
can
you
fit
want
the
to use,
C stick there next to a bunch of buttons. Why can't you put a fucking joystick right next to a D-pad, which is basically a bunch of buttons?
I don't know. It's just what they thought was cool.
Learn science, Nintendo. I don't have 3 hands.
I think when I used to play Mario Kart 64 with my dad, he would always be able to like just hold it like normally, and his thumb would be able to reach into the center and just use the joystick. And I was like, I couldn't do that.
You're a cheating bastard, Dad. You're a cheater. Why the fuck are you doing that?
I was like, oh come on, I gotta hold it in the center prong. It's like he hadn't reached it with the joystick.
I gotta hold this stupid dad, and now I have to hold it like kinda sideways, and
I mean,
so like
now that I'm older, I still can't really do that anyway. And if I mean, I can use the I can move the joystick without having to hold the middle prong, but it's really awkward because I can just barely do it and just like, I'm just doing this. Yeah, it's so fun. I'm just
see
like,
what I
screw it.
don't like about it is if you hold it by the middle and the right one, like your hands automatically like kinda shift it to the side a little bit. So like if you're going left and right, it's like left and up, or like
Hmm.
left and down and right and up. At least for me it is,
Hmm.
because I like hold it sideways a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm
You remember?
used to,
I
I'm
remember
used to,
the what?
you talk.
I remember they had those weird commercials for the N64. It was like so weird. It was like those old guys playing TV. They played like the Nintendo 64. It was just like all these commercials of these two old guys playing Nintendo 64, and it was just hilarious.
I don't remember
Uh,
those.
I remember seeing those quite a bit, like a long time ago. It was pretty funny. Anyway, what were you saying?
I forget.
Something about the N64 holding it weird. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I'm used to like PS2 controllers where you like your hands are parallel to each other, not like one's
Yeah.
higher than the other one. So I like always hold it sideways.
Hmm.
And I kept jumping, and I'm going to use that as the excuse as to why I didn't win when I was playing Smash Bros.
What about when you played Melee?
They didn't have Mewtwo.
I had Mewtwo.
No, the guy didn't have Mewtwo.
Oh, who didn't? The guy that you
The
played?
guy who brought all the game things. He didn't
Oh,
have Mewtwo because he didn't have a flash drive or whatever. Save files.
oh, gotta have one of those. Like, I think that came with mine. Like, I always used the same one, and just like, it never ran out of memory because it was one of those ones that had like a huge amount of memory, like one of the biggest ones, and I just never needed another one. I was like, oh, cool. Uh, it was, but yeah, hopefully sometime I will eventually get Mystery Dungeon. I don't know how long that'll take.
And a good computer.
Yeah, and a good computer. That's
Since
also
you were
smart.
asking me about my computer, You're
Yeah,
like, what's the
because
model number? Could I get the
I did,
specs on the graphics card there?
well, I thought that the specs for mine were looked pretty good. Like it was like it had like 7,000 G, and I thought, oh, that looks pretty good. But apparently they're not just organized by number. Like the higher number, the better. It's just like all these random numbers, and some of them are better than others, but you don't really know. I don't know. It was just like there was no order. Just like some are better than others, but you're gonna have to research it to find out. It was like weird.
Yeah.
And I
Some things
see.
are like that.
I found a computer, and actually I talked about this in one of my videos I did today. Like, I found a computer, Toshiba satellite, for like $400, and it had really good processor. It had like 2.7 gigahertz
Yeah,
and
mine
stuff.
only has 2 gigahertz.
Only I don't know about the gaming, like the graphics card, because it seemed like when I clicked on it and looked to compare it to like a whole bunch of other graphics card, it was kind of in the middle of the graphics card. It wasn't really higher or lower, but I'm not sure. Does the graphics card, does that like affect how well the game doesn't lag, or is that just how well it looks?
I think the graphics card only becomes like really important if you're playing at like really high graphics settings.
Huh.
Like at lower graphics settings, I don't think it makes much of a difference. I mean, you still need a graphics card,
Yeah,
but it's not like important.
I know. This is weird though.
My processor is an
I don't know.
Intel Core
Are you
i7.
still there?
What? Yes, I am.
Hello?
Yes.
I
Hello?
can't hear you. Did you like mute your mic or something?
I don't think I did. It's still picking up my audio.
Hello?
It's still picking up my audio.
Are you still there?
Yes, I am. This isn't
You
going to
probably
work.
left me.
I'm going to have to type in.
Now I'm just gonna sit here talking to myself, and people are gonna think I'm weird because I'm talking to myself. But no, there was a person there. No, he's not. And it's
I'm typing in messages. Shut up, you're dumb. Was he going to read them aloud to himself? Internet connection problem. Awesome. Fucking love you, Skype. Fucking love you. Okay, I'll hang up on that and then I'll wait for him to. I'll try and call him. Calling. Don't worry, folks. We'll be back to the show shortly. Just be nice and patient. Internet problems. I'm going to blame him because my internet is impeccable. And no. Try again. I should probably be like pausing the recording, but I'm not because I don't care. I really don't. Come on, pick up. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording and try a few more times. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just go ahead and end the video. I'll do like a little outro, song and dance and whatnot. Yes?
Does this sound any different?
Like sound quality wise,
Yes.
or
That. Does it sound different?
there's a little bit of a change. I think it's like a little bit deeper, maybe.
A little bit deeper?
Like not deeper, like sexy deep.
Well, yeah.
There's like a change, but I
Is it-
can't.
Is it like really noticeable, or is it just subtle?
It's kind of noticeable, but it still sounds like you. So
Okay, good, because I'm actually using my iPod right now to do Skype.
okay.
Because my computer, I don't know, it has some weird error messages pop up for no reason. It was weird.
It's probably because your computer is shit.
It was like, oh, there was some weird hard drive issue. We had to like shut it down to protect your computer. This is the first time it messaged on your screen. Then like, don't worry about it. Just restart your computer. But if it happens again, you should like do something about it.
It's
I was
kind of funny because
was like,
I
great.
could still hear you for like a minute or two.
So I was talking random.
You're talking to me. I can't talk to you. I just hear. Are you still there? Yes, I'm still. Are you still there? Are you still there?
That'll be
Hello.
that'll be
Okay,
really
I'm just
interesting
gonna talk to
commentary.
myself.
Okay, I'm just it just automatically restarted my computer for me, but I'm like, screw that because I don't want to use that thing right now because I'm gonna let it rest. It had a long day of recording session.
You did what, like an hour or so?
I did at least an hour. I did 5 parts on. I'm gonna plug my app out right now. I did 5 parts, and all of them were at least 20 minutes or around 20 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like,
I keep my parts near 15 so that I can artificially increase the number of videos I have, so that it looks like I'm very important because I have 2 million videos.
yeah, but if you look at like all the you look at a playlist and you're like, oh, it took him that long to beat this game, you know? You think like,
Oh
because there's
man, it took him what, like 200 videos? Oh man.
took him this long. It's like he doesn't edit anything out. Oh wait,
Why would I edit anything?
to make it less sufferable for people.
Sound quality is good. Okay, I won't cut anything out.
Well, whatever.
That,
Anyway,
that's
I
my
see.
motto. Check sound. Does video
That's,
look good? Does sound look good? Okay.
yeah, it's usually what I do. But
Render.
like, if I know I needed to edit something out, like a wild battle or whatever, I'll just do that quick. Because I don't feel like do.
I don't.
I know. I watched your.
My insane ramblings carry on throughout the battles, so I don't even
No,
bother.
I will like if I'm talking about stuff, I'll just keep it going. Like I'll just keep the wild battles up. But yeah, you like always find something to talk about though. So you know. It's not
Yeah. You have awkward pauses.
that is just
Sometimes I have
random
awkward
things.
pauses too.
Yeah. I just saw your little text things for Skype.
Yeah.
I didn't see that earlier because my computer was like lagging up the button and it was just like, oh,
Yep.
apparently it's like dying or something. It's on
See,
my computer's on life support.
it's kind of funny because my first reaction to you not being able to hear me is to talk more.
He can't
Because,
hear
like,
me. I
as
must
soon
be...
as you're like, are you still. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? He fucking dropped. God damn it. Okay. Hello again.
Hi.
Fuck you.
Do you just record this entire session like this? Do you or like are there be separate parts you're just gonna put together or whatever? Now.
It's been one straight recording. I did have like maybe a minute pause the first time he cut out.
So like I'm trying to figure out if I can actually go on the internet at the same time that
Don't bother. Don't even try.
well, like I clicked it and then I didn't know I was on a YouTube video.
Shut up.
So that it just
Don't
like
even
stopped
try.
it. No, I think I should try it.
Don't even try it.
But then I can't look up Google images of stupid things.
Will not be doing this. That is the thing that you are not to be doing.
Of course it's not. You never let me do anything fun.
I never let you do anything fun because you don't understand fun.
This is me.
Fun? What is fun? Well, fun is when you let me spell it out. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, anytime at all, down here in the deep blue sea.
Try it.
F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium.
Bombs.
And
N is for
no
no survivors. When you're...
And then he gets cut off, so I can never sing the whole thing, and it pisses me off. SpongeBob, why did you cut him off?
He's probably gonna say like, when you're a tyrant like me. Just a rhyme.
That is entirely possible. That is...
That's probably what they were gonna say, and then
That
they
is
decided to
genius!
censor it. They decided to censor it with SpongeBob's voice, just cutting him off. You can't have that in the kids show. I'm gonna interrupt you and say something.
Yeah, I'm in a kid's show. You can't be saying things like that.
Now you sound like a Waluigi.
Back in my day.
Waluigi is my old man complaining about life voice.
Back in my day, we had to walk uphill both ways in the snow. We didn't have any of these cellular phones. Back then, we called science witchcraft. We believed in God and nothing else. Meh.
If we wanted to communicate with people from a distance, we had to use hand signals.
If we wanted to communicate with people from a distance, we had to use smoke signals. And on breezy days, we couldn't even do that. But did we care? No, because we had 5-cent candy, taxes, and oil prices, and socioeconomic differences. Back in my day, we didn't have socioeconomic differences. The differences between me and you was I had sticks and rocks, and you had stones and pebbles.
Sticks and rocks versus stones and pebbles.
Yes.
Stones and pebbles are practically the same thing, except pebbles are smaller. So it's just like having two different types of rocks.
I remember. It was 1487. The Red Baron was to the left of me, and Nazi Germany was to the right. I was flying my cargo plane over heavily aerospace Nazi Belgium.
Aerospace Nazi Belgium?
Shut up, kid. I'm telling a story here. When suddenly, the Koreans attacked. They dived on me from the south. Our position was compromised. We had to retreat, but we were cut off on all sides by the communists. It was a tough battle, but eventually I was able to knife my way past a Russian bear with a bazooka for a hand and make it back to base camp. I was the only one in my party who was able to make it back in time. I was just able to warn Winston Churchill of the invasion coming. The Germans were going to try to cross the Bay of Biscay and come up the western flank of France.
That was so very riveting.
What war was I talking about?
You were talking about World War II?
No.
Probably?
No.
Well, you mentioned Nazi Germany's. Where else were Nazi Germany's?
Why would there be Koreans and communists there? Duh.
Well, then you're not even talking about a specific war. You're talking about multiple wars.
I'm talking about all the wars. I'm old, remember? I have Alzheimer's. I forget what war I'm in.
I have Alzheimer's, therefore I remember specific things about different wars.
I forgot what war I was in, so I just included things from all of them.
The communists were on my right, the Nazis were on my left.
Cannons to the left of me! Cannons to the right of me! Volley and thunder!
And then I saw behind me there was the British coming. They were ready to fight so that we could get taxed.
What?
Revolutionary War.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That has nothing to do with the war.
That's
That
what you
was a political
sounded like,
scandal.
though. You sounded like Bill Clinton to me.
Okay. Alrighty then.
That's like the accent you had. You had like the Mayor Quimby kind of accent.
Interesting.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Sound like a bit of Australian in there.
Do you
In that
watch
voice.
Simpsons?
It's like, I didn't have all sexual relations with that woman. Crikey.
Crikey, mate! Crikey, mate, it's a computer virus!
Whoa!
That was from Fairly Odd Parents.
Really?
Remember when he wished himself into the internet and he was going to all the different computers?
Oh, yeah!
And then there's like the
Crikey.
Aussie person who was like in the kangaroo's pouch.
Yeah, yeah.
Crikey, a computer virus! And then she throws a boomerang at the computer screen.
And it just, like, doesn't hit it. It just, like, goes backwards. And then, like, randomly at some other point in the episode, it's like, crikey, I knew you'd come home. The boomerang just comes back. It's just-
Meanwhile, in Australia.
Yeah. Oh, that was a funny one.
Crikey, mate! The poison in this snake is so dangerous it could kill 20 men with one bite. Let's poke it with a stick.
Why did Steve Irwin have to die?
All he
Who
was
could have
doing
guessed
was,
he was going to be killed by an animal?
and
Who would have
that
seen
he
that
did.
coming? Who?
I can't believe it. Steve Irwin died from an animal? What?
See, I think the worst part about his death was that he didn't die getting bit by like the most poisonous snake on the planet or like getting wrestled by a crocodile or something. He died, oh, I was swimming over a stingray and then it stung me. It's like, really?
And then I died.
That's probably like the most anticlimactic way he could died.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I was like, oh, I love that guy. He would just do a bunch of dangerous, crazy stuff, and he had an awesome Australian accent. It was cool.
It really was like no surprise to anyone that he died though. It's like Steve
Oh, yeah,
Irwin
think about it.
died. It was going to happen eventually. It's no surprise to anyone.
People die sometimes. It's a cruel world.
Especially if they spend their entire career fighting animals that could kill them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That
like
tends-
saying, "Oh, what's my profession? Oh, I get in underground knife fights for money." Oh, you got stabbed? Oh, who could have seen that one coming?
Whoa, it's crazy.
What a surprise.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. This
It's
isn't butter.
It's not true. That's impossible.
I can't believe it's not butter. What if I can believe it's not butter?
Then the marketing ploy is meaningless.
See, you gotta think about, like, I can't believe it's not butter. What if someone has never had butter? Then they'll eat that and be like, oh, that's what butter's supposed to taste like? And then they'll eat butter and be like, that's not what butter tastes like.
This isn't butter. I was lied to.
I can't believe that I'm not supposed to believe it's butter.
It's crazy. I don't believe it. I won't. I won't believe that I can believe it's not butter.
I want to believe. I want to believe.
I want to believe.
You haven't seen the X-Files movie, have you?
Nope.
Kind of a stupid plot, in my opinion. It's like there's an explosion at some building, and they investigate it, and they find like all these people in it, and they investigate the bodies, and they find out they were dead before the explosion happened. And then they did research and found out that, oh, they all died of a mysterious alien virus, and the explosion was just a cover-up by the government.
Okay.
That made no sense to me. It's like, okay.
Was there more of the alien virus still around everywhere?
No, pretty much the entire thing was them trying to figure out what happened to the people. Like, it
That
wasn't
was
even the X-Files that I thought it was going to be. Like, oh, we were sent here for paranormal investigation. It's like, oh, we're just two regular FBI agents, and we happen to discover paranormal bullshit happening here. It's like, really? What? Okay.
so that was like the big thing in the movie. It was like, oh, they died of an alien virus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa. That's intense.
Meanwhile, on the actual show, The X-Files, they're actually hired to do that kind of stuff. It's not just, oh, we're just regular FBI agents, and we happen to find out about this conspiracy.
Ho ho! Brilliance.
It's not brilliant.
It was sarcasm.
It's terrible.
So terrible.
Absolutely terrible. You know what
I
else
can't-
is absolutely terrible?
What?
The fucking professor or whatever.
Oh, that guy.
Him. The guy I told you about who's like, oh, I'm explaining my research to the students. I'll throw some fucking memes in here.
That way, it will be more entertaining.
It'll be more entertaining to them. Let me take jokes that no one's going to find hilarious and scatter them about inside my PowerPoint that's supposed to be about research, not making shitty jokes.
It's like when the internet does it, it's funny. Because it's about random things. And then they try to make it educational.
See, I don't know if he was supposed to be like a student going over his experiments that he worked on, or if he was like a professor there. Because how it's set up is basically there's a bio lecture and that's taught by a professor, but there's also like a biology colloquium where pretty much like someone talks about like their research and goes over what they were researching. And that's pretty much an optional thing, but I went to it and the guy was going over his research, which was in like preventing, like finding pesticides that would be able to counteract like pesticide resistant things, like flies that wouldn't be killed by poisons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going great, and then he's like, well, so I figured that I would have to find a way to explain why they were resistant. And he presses the button and it goes to the next slide. Challenge accepted. I'm like, really? This you're doing this. Okay, maybe it's just this one time. Okay, so this method I was trying, I thought I was going to try, and it didn't. So it wasn't anything flawed in my experiment. So it must have been something about the treatment. And the why you know thing showed up
Uh-huh.
that I showed you the picture of.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try and explain it to the people listening because it's not worth trying to understand. It's just, he came up with why you know work. Of course, later he's trying to explain his reasoning behind something. It's like, well, if this causes this, then what would happen if I change this? Would this happen? You know how he showed that phrasing? He used the velociraptor. Yeah, he did that. There was a part where he showed up with Nope Chuck Testa. Is this going? So, what do you think happened here? You think they all live? Nope, they died.
Wow.
There were a few like forced laughs coming from everyone in the audience, and me face palming the entire time. It's like, really? You're doing this? Why?
I have to have like internet memes, so I'm cool.
Lol, hackers, I'm so professional. Internet memes are the bestest.
You have problem with my methods?
I was waiting for like the troll face to show up. It didn't, but I was waiting for it.
Yeah. It'd be funny if like eventually it's like, haha. I finally found a way to make this experiment work. I know what you're all thinking. I know that it's not bad. Says the Obama not bad.
You're really going out of your way to try and make jokes today, aren't you?
Yep.
Let's get the most elaborate setup possible so that I can make a subpar joke. Which is pretty much the entire PowerPoint. That was pretty much his entire PowerPoint. Elaborate setups for jokes that aren't even funny.
That is quite interesting.
I kind of feel bad for him. I feel like he was kind of embarrassing himself because there were teachers there. Like, there were other professors there watching. And I could tell they were not amused by it.
Wow.
So I feel bad. It's like he's trying to get hired. Okay, so go over your most recent research. Can I have some time to edit the slideshow? I want to delete some parts. No, just show us what you have right now. Oh, okay.
Full of memes.
He like knows when a meme's coming up, so he like tries to click really fast so he can skip it.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that? Go back. Okay.
And then they're just staring at a meme.
I just look at him. Really? You want us to hire you? Go away. Just go away.
Oh boy.
See, but I feel that way about like any PowerPoint. Like, I remember in AP Bio last year, we had to make a PowerPoint, and I was stuck with a kid who, not going to name names, but he wasn't too bright. And it pretty much, we divided the work into, I would do like all the research and whatnot, and he would just make the PowerPoint around it. So I like did all the research, I posted all the main points on one side, and he did the PowerPoint. I didn't look at the PowerPoint before he showed the PowerPoint, which was probably my first problem, because there were a bunch of times where he probably like Google searched evolution funny and just copy pasted pictures into the PowerPoint.
Wow.
Because there's like a picture of a mouse with a knife taped to it, and it's like, evolution, it can be tampered with. And like, he gets to that slide, just pops up, I'm like, really? I'm trying not to, like, get really pissed off because I'm doing a presentation in front of the class, but I just, like, kind of look over at him, and he just kind of looks at me and, like, shrugs.
Interesting. And this was in what class, you said?
AP Bio.
Was that, so that's in college?
No,
I
that was
take-
in high school.
That was in high school? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
well,
that shit would not be okay in college.
yeah, no kidding.
Like, I wouldn't want to do that in high school. I wouldn't want to do something like that in high school. But, like,
Mhm.
doing that in college, that no.
Can't use those memes. No, that wouldn't be a good idea at all.
Yeah, because you're, like, trying to be professional. You're trying to show that you actually know what you're talking about and that you didn't just Google everything, even though that's what you did, but you try and present it in a way that doesn't look like you just did a Google search of the keywords and phrases. As Joel dry humps his microphone.
Dry hump?
I don't know what the fuck noises that were.
Oh, my iPod slipped out of my hands. Maybe that was what it was.
You dropped it?
No, I'm just sitting on the couch.
Joel, you're
so
dropping the ball. Joel, you're dropping the ball. You're seriously dropping the ball here.
Well, I don't have my iPod case on right now, so it's kind of like that really small, it's the really thin thing. And I'm holding
Your
it by
dick?
its side. Talking about my iPod.
I don't know. I heard small. I heard really thin.
My iPod, like the iPod things are like they're really slim compared to like the iPhones.
They're really small and they're really slippery.
And I'm holding it by the edges so that I don't like accidentally like
Ejaculate.
I was gonna say touch an app,
What?
but I felt like I didn't want to do that, so I was searching
Hey
for
baby, wanna touch my app?
I was searching for a better way to say that, and then you just come out and just say ejaculate. And I'm like, yeah, that's totally what I was going for there.
I'm trying really hard not to ejaculate on my iPod.
Oh my god.
Steve Jobs sponsorship, please.
Yeah.
You remember how I feel about you from the first Brucast, right?
Yeah, nothing but positive thoughts.
Exactly.
That's why you should like get Apple to support our podcast.
Apple sponsorship, please. He's using an iPod Touch.
Yep, see? I'm using an iPod Touch to record. I love Apple.
There is not a gun to my head.
I am not being forced to say this against my will.
Beep boop boop pop. I am not a robot.
Bop. Beep.
Boop.
Boo boo
Boop
bop.
boop bop. You don't get it, Squidward. He didn't laugh because he couldn't laugh because he's a robot.
Oh, gosh. As I was trying to say in a non-sexual way before you interrupted me, I'm trying not to open up another app so that it doesn't close out Skype, and then that would suck.
And then I'd just be like, fuck it, Brucast is done.
Brucast
Which we're
is done.
actually over 2 hours, so...
We are? Oh, okay.
Yes, we're at like 2:19-ish.
Holy crap, that was crazy. Imagine how time flies when you're talking about things that make no sense.
Time flies when dick jokes.
Hoo-hoo.
Put that on a t-shirt, please. I would wear that t-shirt.
Sell it for money. You should wear it at college. They'll love that. It's like, yo, college professors.
Hey, college professors, time flies when dick jokes.
The guy who put like the memes in his slideshow will probably start laughing.
Dude, you're so funny, man.
Yeah.
They should make a meme of you.
Ho ho. You will have all of the references.
Exactly. That's all I need.
All of the references will be to you.
All I need is bitches and money.
Of course. That's what you said that one Brucast, I think. Just kept saying stuff like that.
Get bitches, get paid.
Yeah, that's what that stuff. Just like yeah, that's pretty much how it went. So we
Get
should know
all
by
the
now.
bitches. Just get all the bitches.
Because of internet memes.
Get all the bitches because dick jokes.
Internet
Get
memes are so attractive.
get like one of the keep calm shirts. It's just like keep calm and dick jokes.
Just gonna have that like randomly, just like in different t-shirts to say it. Like in different words.
Rodrigo. Dick jokes.
We have to have it on all the t-shirts. Even the one that says it's on like Donkey Kong.
It's on like Donkey Kong. Ladies. Have you seen that?
No.
It's just like, I forget who it is, but it's some stand-up comedian, and he's talking about how everything sounds dirty if you say ladies
Oh
after
yeah,
it.
yeah. Dimitri Martin.
Oh, that's who it is?
Yeah. I like some of his comedy. It's very funny. Yeah, like if you say the word ladies at the end of everything, it becomes like immediately sexual.
I just punched a guy in the face. Ladies.
Ladies. Oh. Just like has all these different things and just ladies at the end.
Dick jokes. Ladies.
I remember this one time, one of me and one of my managers were just like kind of cleaning up around, and like he starts like quoting Dimitri Martin. So we start just quoting Dimitri Martin jokes.
Ladies.
Well, it wasn't the ladies one. I talked about like some other ones that I knew. I don't remember that one too much, but I remember hearing a bunch of them once. There was like one he did about batteries. It was like it was really confusing when you go in the battery store. Like if you want to order certain kind of batteries, like you can't just order C batteries in twos. You have to order it in different quantities. You can't just go like, I would like 2C batteries. Hmm. They're right there. No, 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 I would like 2C batteries. Yeah, the batteries are right over there. Look at them. Like he went on to explain how you can't order, they're like, why there's no such thing as B batteries, because it would sound like you're stuttering. It's like, oh, there's some B batteries. Did you end the call? I can hear something. I know you're still there. And don't try and pull the whole, oh, it's your iPod, because I know. Because my iPod doesn't actually do that crazy stuff where it just like shuts off for no reason. I know you're still there. I could hear something just now. What are you doing?
Your mom?
Oh, there we go. Finally said something. I was worried there. I was just gonna have to keep talking and entertain the audience for like another 5 minutes.
You're not capable of entertaining anyone.
And that's why I was worried. Because I knew I would run out of things to say. And then I'd just be like, oh, well, now what?
I don't have anything to say. I talked about it all during my Pokemon video.
Talked about everything in Pokemon videos. Now I ran out of stuff to talk about. Of course, I ran out of stuff to talk about sometimes during them, too. So, because, I mean, 5 videos of trying to think of stuff to say when you're battling trainers all day, all night. Just like, it's like, yeah, another trainer battle. Whoopee. I'm not like you who decides to comment on how weird swimmers look and how triathletes wear too short of shorts and how female triathletes look ugly and stuff. That's not usually what I do. I don't usually notice stuff like that. I actually think I did do that sometimes. But, yeah. And why are you dead for some reason right now? Well, it looks like I'm taking over Brucast now. That was an evil laughter, by the way, in case you didn't know, but that was definitely evil laughter. But anyway, now we can talk about whatever I want. Let's see. Hmm. Uh, hmm. Oh, I know. I can talk about, um, hmm. Wait, I got it. I'm going to talk about my Great Kirby game. Yep. No, I know. I'm going to talk about Mystery Dungeon. Yeah. Flashbacks, gameplay, flashback to flashbacks, gameplay. There you go. You're welcome. Even though there was definitely more flashbacks in the DS version, even though I didn't play it yet. But I will. But the Game Boy Advance version, or at least Red and Blue Rescue Team, they didn't really have a lot of flashbacks. It was weird. I don't know why. They just didn't feel the need to say things over and over again then. It's just the evolution of modern day gaming where they had to explain everything 5 times. I don't know. It's weird. Why aren't you talking? This is supposed to be a podcast where we talk. And right now it's just me. You're making this very boring. I don't know if you muted your mic, but you're probably just listening to this right now and laughing because you don't feel like saying anything and you're making me say everything. So now it's basically just a podcast of me. I mean, who wants to watch that? Subscribers going to go down. Like, our subscribe rate is going to like go so far, like it's going to be in the negatives. People are going to unsubscribe multiple times because it's just me talking about you not talking, and that's not very interesting. You are hurting this business of brewcasting. Thought we were going to get sponsors and like get money. Guess that never happened. Now, I'm going to take my I'm going to take my hurt feelings and I'm going to make a soap opera about it. It's going to be so popular, maybe, in Japan, because they'll like it for some reason. And that is how it was born. The new Eccentrigamer soap opera. The Betrayal of the Brew. Starring Will Smith as somebody, because we have to have Will Smith somewhere. And we can also have Robin Williams, because he's funny. I know Let's see. Trying to think of who should play other people. We can get who else is funny? I gotta think of funny people. It's harder than you think. I can get Dimitri Martin. Yeah, I'll have him. I'll have Dimitri Martin be in this soap opera. It'll be great. I will love it. It'll be the best soap opera in the world. And I will have all of the monies from it. And it'll be brilliant. It's my get-rich-quick scheme. See, I didn't need that email from you. I got my own get-rich-quick scheme. Make a soap opera, get paid. That's my ultimate plan to victory. Wonder if I should have Adam Sandler do something. He could be a cameo. Or he can have a few lines. I mean, he'll probably do something useful. I mean, he is a cool guy, but I don't know if he's... I don't know where his career stands right now. But I know Dimitri Martin's funny. So is Robin Williams. And Will Smith is a must. Oh, wait, no. We gotta have Eddie Murphy playing generic gangster guy because it's funny. And people will laugh. He can be comic relief guy. Eddie Murphy and Will Smith, comic relief duo. This will work so well. I'm glad I'm recording all of this. Well, not me, but I'm glad this is being recorded. This wonderful plan of soap opera win. This is so beautiful. I know you're there. I can hear your mic moving. Stuff. Trying to get into my ultimate plan of win and make lots of money with soap operas. My soap opera plan is the best because Will Smith and Robin Williams.
Can you even read the text things?
I wasn't looking at them. Why? Should I look at them?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Mr. Bean, Penis Smacker, 15 Eddie Murphys, and Chris Tucker. No, I'm not. Read the text. I'm sending you, you dumb. Why are you just sending me text?
Because.
You just can't say anything?
Nope.
How would 15 Eddie Murphys work?
Have you seen The Nutty Professor? He plays like 20 characters in that movie. It's like Eddie Murphy as the Nutty Professor, and the Nutty Professor's wife, and the Nutty Professor's 3 kids, and the Nutty Professor's grandmother.
Huh.
It's like all the old Eddie Murphy movies, he played like multiple characters. And then they just like edited all the videos together.
I don't know if I've seen a lot of his older stuff.
Nutty Professor is funny. And he's dead. Yep, he's dead. Okay. So, Eccentrigamer has died. I'm going to hack his account so I can delete all his videos and shut down his account. Because clearly he's dead, since he's not responding to this. Clearly he's dead. Okay.
I'm still here.
I'm sorry to end this on a sad note. He's dead.
I am still here.
He's dead.
I'm still here.
He's dead. There's no way.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way.
He's dead. There's no way he's dead.
I think I actually muted my mic for a second somehow.
He's dead. There's no way.
There might have been a possibility I wasn't talking at some of that.
There's no way. He's dead. He's dead. There's no way. There's no way. Shut up. You're dead. You're not allowed to talk. Dead people don't talk. Fuck you.
But I am talking, therefore I'm not dead.
No, you're talking because dead people farts.
What? Dead people.
The matter inside your lungs is decaying, and the bacteria that are eating at your lungs are creating methane, which then comes out of your throat through your voice box, which is contracting and expanding randomly based on like the bacteria eating it or like changing its shape, making it seem like you're talking, but really it's just the bacteria farting, so it's dead people farts. You're actually dead.
That was probably the most specific and extremely thorough explanation of why someone would be farting when they're dead.
How about you shut up, you stupid dead person?
But I'm dead.
Exactly. So
So-
shut up.
So if I'm dead, why would you need to tell me to shut up if I'm dead? Because I usually
Shut
not doing.
up. Maybe I don't want your nasty germ farts. You ever think of that? Maybe I don't want you farting in my fucking dead people farts.
But you're responding to me, therefore you know that I'm saying something. So therefore I'm not farting.
No, I'm telling the bacteria to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bacteria. Stop taking shits.
That is a great ending topic there.
Fuck you, you're dead.